you going there, Ann?
Good, Ken, how are you, mate?
Very good. There you going there, Stuart? Very good. We're talking to Baz, who used to come from Una, driving one of the tractors for Messina.
Yep.
So you were talking a bit about this Morris bar, Baz. Can you let us know about it?
Yeah, it's the new 80-foot quantum bar.
Yeah.
Hasn't been released yet. Yeah, Messina's one of the first ones to get one in the state, along with the 10 Series air car. One of the features of it, I guess, is the auto packing pressure on your press wheels. It has a load cell on the press wheel, and that then keeps a constant weight on that press wheel. So
no matter what where the level of the profile is in relation to the time.
yeah, if the tine wants to break out, the pressure comes off the press wheel, and then it ups the hydraulic pressure automatically.
So what pressure do you aim to get per furrow?
In this yellow sand we're in at the moment, we're running about 95 kilos pressure on that. And go into some of the lighter white sand, we'll probably take it down to 70 kilos. So but in the dry conditions, it's not.
So is it helping enough with the dry conditions to pack it down enough to stop it from blowing, or is it still going to be a bit of a worry?
This has enough cover on it, this padding, it won't blow, but it still gets rid of that air and crumbles the soil up, so it's got good seed.
So get a better seed bed.
It makes a better seed bed, and these bars are good at water harvesting. So that's one of the features of it. It's also being that way when you cross the line at the headland, it automatically lifts itself out of the ground and puts itself back in the ground. So
so it's not double.
You don't touch the hydraulic lever anymore. It's just on all the time. So that's all controlled to the auto section control as well. So the bar itself lifts as one unit. It doesn't lift sections up, it just turns sections off. The whole thing will stay on the ground until the last bit crosses the line, and then it'll lift the whole bar out of the ground.
It keeps everything level and even.
You start taking lifted tines out of the ground, and the bar will pull around sideways.
So how wide are the tines? What's the width on the roads?
This is 12-inch spacing, this bar. The press wheels, I guess, are about 3 inches wide with a single point double shoot, so banding, flexion, and mat mop mix underneath the wheat seed. So are you having any trouble with the stubble flow?
No,
we haven't. We did have a bit down at the Foster's block, but that was where we had that wind event that blew a lot of standing crop over, and that was still laying on the ground, so we did have a few blockages there, but
weren't able to harvest it short. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it was blown flat on the deck, so all that straw and heads was still there, so we had a few little issues with that, but other than that, it's been quite good actually.
So the other thing is you've got 2 air blowers on this machine. What's the idea with that?
Well, traditionally when you get it to 80 foot like this machine, you start running out of air with one fan pushing the product the distance. So they've gone to 2 fans, and you have with the double chute, you can slow one fan down, like for canola versus your fertiliser needs.
So the air's not blowing seed all over the place.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Dribbles down nicely at the furrow.
Yes, and also with this Morris bar, they actually put restrictors in the line so that each head has the same volume of airflow out of it.
Yeah.
So
they're all equal.
Yeah, they're all equal.
Yeah.
So the N1 has as much airflow as the ones in the centre, where traditional air seeder bars will have more in the centre because that sort of runs.
That was the trouble I used to have when I was doing it. The grain would come flying down the boot and leave the boot and spread everywhere, you know, because there's too much air. And if you slowed the air down, you got blocks.
Yeah,
you know,
Well, this one is constant over the whole 10 heads across the bar.
So the engineering must be a lot better than in my day.
Yeah. This new 10 series box is quite something else. Instead of the meter rollers all being on one shaft, each meter roller has its own electric motor now. Yeah. And they all work independent of each other. So as you turn a section off, the motor turns off. So there's 30 electric motors on this air cart. It has a hydraulically driven alternator in 24 volts to supply the power to these electric motors. So the air seed is still its own independent machine.
So the engineering's got more and more, isn't it?
Yeah. We've on our farm we had the 7 series, the 8 series, 9 series, and now I've got this 10 series.
Yeah.
By far they've sort of outsold themselves, I think, Morris with this one. And particularly you have weigh scales on the box now, so you can...
So how many ton of weight does it hold?
About 9 tonne a week.
9?
And so close to 11 of fertiliser, and we carry 8,300 litres of Flexion, which is in a steel tank in the middle of this one.
How much would that weigh?
I think we worked out it was filled up, we were doing canola and everything filled up, was about 50 tonne. Yep, so it's a fair weight to be lugging around the paddock. It's on 1250 tyres, so it's got reasonably good flotation.
Yep. It took 25 minutes for all of that plus fuel.
Yeah, we would have been a bit quicker if we didn't have fuel. This cart has a conveyor on it, and we filled the 10 tonne of fertiliser in 6 minutes, so it can really shove it out when you want to fill it. So that, and then the wheat, but we had to wait to go get the fuel truck, so we would have had a bit quicker turnaround. But we can get the Flexi in there as well before we finish filling it. So it's it works well so far. I was very impressed with the way you did the trailers and the shifting and the different seed and fertiliser box worked well together. It makes it probably normally a little bit harder with the road train because they want to usually use the 6-wheelers, but we have the road train, so we just park them side by side and just drive along the back of them. So it takes a bit of getting the eye in, and we just drive into the same place each time and
get to understand what that's different. Well, thanks for that, Fags. It's great catching up. Great to have a chat to you, and I really appreciate it, Fags. Thanks for that.
Hope we get some rain soon, eh?
Where are you from?
South Africa.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
How long you been here?
About a month.
Right. Yeah, so what's your job to do? On the boom spray, are you?
Yeah, just running Lupins off.
Yeah.   Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, Jason.
Yeah.